We are on the Las Vegas Strip, and for the next 3 days, we're going to show you what 20, 50, and $100 per person per day will get you.
We have been coming to the Las Vegas Strip for the past 30 years, back when you could get steak and lobster dinner for $7.99, and they gave away free show tickets during the day. Food has gotten progressively more expensive on the Strip, but it doesn't have to be. At $20 a day, it does take some planning, so when you're booking your room, we always look to see if they have refrigerators available. If not, you can ask when you check in. Sometimes they will accommodate you and sometimes not. If they don't and you can't get a refrigerator, we always bring plastic bags or garbage bags, fill them with ice, put them in the sink, and you can keep your pop, beer, water cold instead of a refrigerator. A lot of rooms come with coffee pots. If they don't, we bought this collapsible tea kettle online at Amazon for $15 to $20. And you can make coffee or tea. For coffee, instead of bringing everything individually, I found these packets at an Asian market. It comes with instant coffee, cream, and sugar. And then whatever your choice of breakfast bar is. All this stuff can be packed in your suitcase, which will save you for the first day. Okay, it's time for lunch, so we're going to one of our favorite places, Casino Royale. We love this casino because there are so many different games that you don't find anywhere else. Back here, we have foot-long hot dogs for $3.99 for the combo. And they are Nathan's hot dogs. So that's what we're gonna get. Jeff's gonna get the foot-long hot dog and nachos. Mustard.
You're using mayonnaise for
Mayonnaise on my fries.
there goes the mayonnaise.
There we go. I may have to come back and get more.
Time for lunch now. We got our 2 hot dogs. We got our nachos and cheese. We got fries. Fries is like an 80-cent upgrade for the combo. And then we're going to share a Diet Coke. Carrie looks like she can't wait to dig in and start eating. And here, not too bad. It's about $24.02. This hot dog has mustard hiding down the bottom of the ketchup. It's a full quarter pound, foot long. Unlike next door, which is not a foot long at the stage door. It's a full quarter pound, but just not a foot long. Equally as good. Good snap, good beef flavor. For $3.99, you can't beat this. All right, we're gonna round out our meal today. Coming down the Link Promenade. Good thing about it is it's centrally located. And of course, probably a lot of people already know where we're going. But the strategy for keeping your meals cheap is pretty much the same. Just a recipe of bringing as much as you can with you. Trying to get a room with a coffee pot and a refrigerator. And and you can mix it up. There's plenty of other fast food restaurants you can go to. You can not eat in your room and go to McDonald's. So there's a lot of things you can mix and match. And of course, it's In-N-Out Burger. Don't stand by. Generally, this place is packed, but it's not too bad today. Even when it is packed, they get you through really quick. The other good thing is that the pop sizes are pretty big, so you can always share one. And this little cutie, he thought he was getting some food.
We got our burgers, 2 cheeseburgers, fries, and a drink from In-N-Out Burger. Total came to $15.82.
Well, we just missed our goal by about $4, and that is about how much the tip was. Those extra fees and tips can really add up and eat away at your budget. Well, welcome back for day 2 of our food challenge. We're going to be increasing our $20 to $50 a person, which will give us about $100 a day. And you think, oh, that should be pretty easy, but not necessarily so. You're in Vegas. And they're designed to take your money from you, especially for the food. It's not like back in the day when you could go back to the Rio and go to the Carnival Buffet for $10 to $15 back in the 90s. They have over 350 food items to choose from. They would use that to get you in to gamble. Food and beverage has just surpassed gambling, barely. to become the number two income source in Vegas Strip. It's still going to have to be a little bit of a challenge here because you're not going to be able to just go anywhere whenever you want to and try out all these different places. We're going to upgrade our breakfast from eating in a room and having a Clif Bar to actually going to a restaurant. Unfortunately, that restaurant is going to be, well, it's going to be fast food. So let's go get to it. And here we are. And if you want to be more frugal, what you can do is use your app. You got points, you can go ahead and use them here. It is cheaper than buying off strip. This McDonald's right here on the strip by Harrah's now, it's open 24 hours. There we go. Carrie had to get her little foo-foo coffee, so that gave us a little extra money there.
Sorry.
Total came to $24.36, so we got about $75 to eat the rest of the day. It better be worth it.
Huh?
It better be worth it.
It will be worth it.
Because when you're trying to stay on $50 a person, drinking specialty coffee is a splurge.
Happy wife, happy life.
I got the steak bagel, and Carrie got the sausage.
Sausage.
All right, now we're off to lunch. Breakfast, we didn't do too bad. You wouldn't think that it would be that difficult to stay under $100 for two people in a day, but it's a strip, so it's a little more expensive. Now, we could have gone somewhere cheaper like the Denny's and get the Grand Slam for $5.99. But whenever you start adding a drink for $4 or $5 and tax and tip, you're probably going to be over the $25 mark. Still doable though. And there's a couple other places like La Salsa or whatever, kind of the same deal. But for lunch, we're going to end up getting something pretty small, just so we have some money left over for dinner. The only bad thing about these small places like this is that they no longer are part of the CG network, so you can't charge them to your room, you can't earn comps. And the few that are left they only give you like half value for your comps. So not really worth the effort. Yeah, funny piece of cake here, pretty good. Yeah, I got a pretty good deal. You get a $8 pizza or $9 for a specialty pizza. And they have this deal for $21.95 for high roller for 2 pieces of pizza and a beer. Then you can add another beer for $5. Cakes. I don't know if they're in the budget though. Yeah, for today. Here comes lunch. Yeah, so for our 2 pizzas and lunch, it was $23.95, and tip was about $5, so almost $29 for 2 slices of pizza and a beer. We got a beer, and Carrie already had a bottle of water. And if you're going to be here on the strip, you almost have to have water in your room because those things add up over time, especially when it's 105 degrees. You'll be drinking, a couple bottles a day at least, and you can only manage to make it by in beer so much. But so we had a $24 fare and about 29, about halfway through. Gives us about $50 for dinner tonight.
Very crispy. Well, greasy, but very crispy and very good. Big size.
Yeah, it is a really big pizza. Like, it's a little greasy, but it has a good texture to it, like the New York style pizza. Well, lunch is down now, and that was Buddy V's Pizza Cake. Like $29 for 2 pizzas and a beer. And you don't have to wait in line like we did. There is a little kiosk right out front here, makes it much more convenient. Those desserts looked really good. Unfortunately, I don't think it was in the budget for us to get those. We have to have some extra cash left over, and maybe we'll swing by later. And it's here located right in Harrah's, right by the way to dinner now. Who knew that staying under $100 for 2 persons was going to be that difficult without just going and eating fast food? Originally, we wanted to go to Gordon Ramsay's, but can't get out of there for less than $25 a person, which is what we got left. And everything else on the promenade was way over 25 bucks a person, especially when you start adding tip. But I wanted to go somewhere where we could actually have a sit-down meal that wasn't fast food. Here we are. So we're gonna get some pop and some traditional nachos here. Should get us in under the wire, but just barely after you throw in tip. Here we are, Nacho Daddy's, and our food has arrived. They came out really quick. We got the traditional nachos. It was like $28. Here you got a water, and I got Diet Coke. They said that the Coke was on the house because I think it was because we sat here for a minute. Although it really wasn't a big deal to me, but it was a really nice gesture on their part. Fieri got the guacamole stuff on the side.
And avocado lime salsa.
And some avocado dressing on the side. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, we didn't get that. We couldn't afford it. But yeah, that should bring us in under the wire. A little messy. What is that? Is that like chili or stuff on here?
I think it's diced tomatoes.
Oh, it's just diced tomatoes? It looks like chili right here.
See, onions, green peppers, sliced tomatoes, lettuce, sour cream.
Is there any cheese on it?
Oh yeah,
A lot of cheese. Okay.
very cheesy.
I just didn't see it. Wow. Dinner was really excellent. Our server was pretty awesome.
Yes, it was very good. They had a wide range of nachos to choose from, along with margaritas and everything. Unfortunately, we couldn't partake in the margaritas.
Oh, that dessert looked awesome
Oh
too.
gosh, it was. It looked like it. It was vanilla ice cream flambéed over caramel apples or something with. Oh,
They also had this interesting scorpion shot. Not really sure if I'd partake in that, but it looked interesting. And our server was totally awesome.
very nice guy, very attentive.
So yeah, overall great experience. I mean,
Yes.
we came out of there, gosh, I don't know, it was under 50 bucks. So
And for us, the nachos were big enough to share, and I'm stuffed. You may be able to eat more, but definitely don't get a nacho just for one person. That's huge.
yeah, I may be able to eat more, but probably not a whole one by myself. That dessert would have been just fine. All right, so stick around until tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be a lot easier to find something to eat for $200 a day, because unless you wanted fast food or something like that, it's kind of difficult to.
It's very hard to stay under, especially on the strip, because everything's high priced here.
And you can imagine how that gets if you spend a whole week here.
Yes.
All right, here we are on day 3 of our challenge. We've already done day 1 at $20 per person, or $40 total. Day 2 at $50 per person, $100 total. Now we're going to do $200. And there are a lot of places in this area that have discounted breakfast and food in general. Going here, they have a breakfast, lunch, and dinner special. So we're gonna get the breakfast special for $7.99 and see what kind of flight we can get with it. Now that we've bumped up our numbers a little bit, hopefully we'll be able to have a sit-down meal every day today. Unless they came out with some complimentary water. Price says it's going to be $108 today. Those waters always help out.
I think what I read for these, one is spicy, one is the Michelada, which the Michelada has beer in it, and I think one is regular, but they're not labeled, so we're just going to have to try it and see.
This here looks like it's a regular.
I was going to say this looks like a Michelada because it's got the different
This
rim.
here's got like the salt.
Oh, it's got a
salt.
and it's got a jalapeno.
So, yeah.
So I'm guessing spicy. Going with the classic first.
Okay. Not easy getting it out of the holder there.
That's a classic. It's a little spicy, but not too spicy. More tomatoey. You can't taste any of the alcohol in that one. I think this is the Michelada, and there's no ice in it, so and there's no straw. That's the Michelada. Strong taste of beer, and the tomato juice is more spicy than the first one. I think this is supposed to be the spicy one. It does have a straw. It's got a jalapeno. Yeah, that's a kind of strong jalapeno taste. The classic's my favorite.
Well, because you kind of learned your lesson drinking spicy stuff and eating spicy stuff in Thailand.
Yes.
Yeah, and this here flight is, I think, $15.99 if you get here at 9 o'clock during happy hour. I think it like lasts 9 to 12.
I think they have several different happy hours throughout the day
Right.
with different flights of alcohol.
And food came out in pretty short order. Yeah, not too bad looking either. Got some eggs, bacon, hash browns, and some muffin. Actually, I guess it's an English muffin. Not bad for $7.99. And the flight was $15.99. Yeah, of course, you got to put hot sauce and everything. There we go. That should do it. Well, we made short work of that food. Now it's time to finish off those Bloody Marys. And that's the thing about coming here to Planet Hollywood is there's a lot of competition for food. Drives the price way down. So there's several other places you can go, but I just wanted somewhere that would sit down and a little different that we get a couple Bloody Marys, and this happened to fit the bill. What do you think? You see, still working on yours there?
Still working on it. It was a great value for $7.99.
Yeah, the other thing too is we had late dinner last night at the Nacho Daddy, so I don't know if that's too much food for you today or not. You're gonna manage to get it all down. If you can't, well, I know just a guy to help you out.
Yeah, because it's going to be a big eating day.
The flight was $42.57. Really good meal for that price. Like I said, they were very competitive around this area in Planet Hollywood, and they do charge a 5% concession fee, which on a smaller breakfast is not a big deal. But if you order, several drinks and dinner and everything else, it can add up pretty quickly. But when I did ask what it was for menu changes and food items like that. And they did take it off of our bill. Thank you.
And he had no problem. As soon as we asked, he offered to take it off. We didn't have to ask.
Yeah, really good experience.
Yes, we'd go back.
Time for lunch now. Let's go ahead and see what our lunch budget allows for today. Tried coming here, yesterday for our lunch and maybe even dinner, but just wasn't in the budget. But now that we've bumped it up a little bit, hopefully we'll be able to partake. Yeah, so if you do like this kind of stuff, go ahead and click that button down there. And there it is. I don't know if we're going to be able to find a chair in here or not. Looks like it's kind of busy already for 1 o'clock. Getting about 105 today, 108. Yeah, gonna get the build your box fish fries. Yeah, regular fries and they come with a Coke or a drink. Or you have to is that extra? All right. What kind of sauce did you want? I'll have a tartar sauce and a Southwest Ranch. Then I'll just get a. I'm sorry.
I said, did you want to get a drink?
Yeah, I want to get a Diet Coke if I can, Diet Pepsi.
And I like the shrimp box.
Shrimp box.
Just regular.
I like the tartar sauce.
I have a little drink there, $6. Some lobster there. I just got the standard fish with plain fries. Here we got the shrimp combo with 30 fries. And we just got a regular Coke here. It's about 10 ounces maybe. I don't know. Doesn't look like 12 ounces even. Came to $58.48, almost $60 for these two little boxes. Your dirty fry just has some Parmesan cheese and looks like
It says truffle, Parmesan cheese, chives, and parsley.
it's for extra $6.
And when is the shrimp?
Nice and hot. A little smoky flavor. What's that one you got here?
Tartar sauce
I'll just plain tartar sauce.
Yep.
Burn yourself?
Yeah. Nice big strip in there.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Put it right there because it's too hot.
Fish steaming hot. Yeah, we've eaten here at Gordon Ramsay's fish and chips once before. Didn't have a good experience, but it seemed to be way better this time around. They don't charge you a convenience fee or anything, or a surcharge on credit cards like most other places. A lot of places here on the strip probably not do. Like, it's one of the few places that aren't one of the expensive celebrity chef restaurants you can actually charge you to really get points off of.
This size, good amount of fries. Like you said,
Yeah,
we probably could have shared them.
I'm about done. I mean, it's just too much grease and oil for me. I love fries, but they're just soaked in oil and grease. I mean, the fries are probably one of my favorite things. Just finished up our food there at Gordon Ramsay's Fish and Chips. It was a lot of grease.
A lot of grease. It started out.
Yeah, but by the time we were halfway through the fries, like I just can't. It was already coming out my pores, and it was like just under $60 for 2 pieces of fish and 4 shrimp and some fries, and we shared a Diet Coke. Right, and if you wanted to add a beer to that, that was $13 a piece. So if we'd added beer to our meals, it would have been come to closer to at least $100. But if you're in Vegas one time and you just like trying out the different food halls, and it might be worth you coming down and take a look at it. But, all right, we're going to our last stop of our 3-day food journey. Got $100 left. Going here to another celebrity chef venue. Was expecting to have $115 left, but only got about $100 left. Thank you. The cocktail is $25 a piece.
You got fries with their burger?
I am getting that. What are you getting?
I'm getting the street cup.
Yeah, we're kind of close. So, yeah, these prices are absolutely insane. For $100, you can get a hamburger and fries, but you can't. So a hamburger is $33. Even Gordon Ramsay's is only $31. All right, a burger and fries with fries for $32 get you. Actually, a pretty nice burger. Fries.
4 carne asada tacos, 3 tacos. Comes with radish and lime, and then salsa.
And we got a $7 coach. Yeah. Biting into this thing is going to be very difficult.
Carne asada is very tender. It's kind of like tomato sauce. It's not very easy. Basically, it's very watery. Onions. It's like cilantro. Even good soft taco shell.
That is one heck of a burger. I don't think I cut the bottom half of it there.
You did.
You just didn't slap.
You just split off.
Mm.
Maybe it's fork to eat that one.
So, yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah, pretty massive. Yeah, better than I expected, to be honest with you.
And that has mac and cheese on it too, right?
Oh, yeah, mac and cheeseburger. Meat for the seeds well. It's like a smash burger and it's crunchy. The burger itself's crunchy. Bacon on here. Cheese. I thought they were cheese, mac and cheese. Yeah. You definitely taste that mac and cheese on there. That coleslaw. Falling apart, trying to keep it together. Definitely better than lunch, what we had. Yeah, way more satisfying. Actually, I should eat this. Fries aren't nearly as greasy. Fun's pretty good. Everything seems really well. We just finished up our meal at Guy Fieri's and decided to come back here and finish filming because the music was starting to get loud and it was getting really busy and I didn't want to impede on somebody else's meal by us sitting there talking into a microphone and critiquing our food anymore. So we just decided to come back here and finish it out. Overall, I mean, the Guy Fieri was okay. I mean, it was hard for us because we just don't roll that way and spend that kind of money on food. And a lot of times we don't even eat, 3 meals a day.
3 meals a day is hard.
Yeah,
3 meals
meals
a day is hard for us.
It's hard. Yeah, we're getting older. I mean, 2 meals a day is plenty for us. So I mean, that's also another way you can save money is if you're only eating 2 meals a day. But yeah, Guy Fieri. If you're going to Vegas and you just want to experience the Guy Fieri experience and eating on the strip and you don't care how much money you spend, by all means go give it a try. But if you're a regular or you think you might be going and trying to plan for your food for the week, that's what you better plan on is I think it was like $72.45 or something like that for just a burger, street tacos, and 2 Diet Cokes.
Yes. The thing that surprised me most was that his burger was $32. And that, to me, I make a hamburger at home for.
Yeah, it's hard to get over that, but you're getting the Guy Fieri experience.
Yes, you're getting the Guy Fieri experience, which is nice.
Yeah.
It was very nice inside.
Yeah, the inside was nice and the servers were nice. But yeah, we were sitting there just looking at the menu laughing because we just don't eat like that. And dropping $72 on a hamburger and a Coke. And,
yes.
And if you were to get a beer, the non-alcoholic beer was $13.99. There weren't prices on the regular beer. So that could easily push it over $100.
Oh, definitely. And mostly, this was Guy Fieri's Kitchen and Bar, I think it's called, in the link. It was mostly sandwiches, burgers, and small shareables.
Like kind of bar kind of food.
Yeah, they didn't have steaks or anything like that.
No.
It was mostly sandwiches.
The only thing good about it is it didn't have any junk fees. They didn't charge you 3%
Yes.
add-on like we did at the Gordon Ramsay one. They didn't add the service charge like they did over at Flights, but still a pretty hefty sum, especially if you're bringing 2 people with you, 2 kids or whatever. It's $100 for 2 people to eat there. You bring 2 little kids that just don't care and want 3 milkshakes.
And there, yes.
Yeah, it's gonna eat you alive, especially if you're spending a week there or 4 days. So.
And if you're into the food scene, by all means, because there are lots of options there to choose from with celebrity chefs and everything. We just usually try to go on the cheap.
Yeah.
So
Gordon Ramsay, if you're into that kind of stuff, give it a shot. But overall, hopefully the trip down the old culinary highway, showing you what you can get for $20 a day per person, which is $40 a couple, up to $200 a day. And you would think $200 a day was easy, but we had to look around to find
It was hard.
3 meals that we could afford under $200 for 2 people.
Yes.
Unless you're just going to fast food. I mean, McDonald's was $24 or $25. But probably the best value is in Plant Hollywood, just because there's so much competition there, especially for breakfast.
There was, yes. There's a lot there, and there's Nacho Daddy's right outside that we went to.
Yeah, that was
last
probably
night.
one of the best ones that we actually did. It was Nacho Daddy, which was middle tier. But long story short, if you want to save money going to Vegas, take a coffee pot, take a cooler. The collapsible ones are the best. Like I said, we saw a guy carrying a microwave on his shoulder. I've seen people sitting on the middle of the casino floor handing out beers out of the cooler. I'm not really sure I'd go that far.
No.
But as many snacks as you can get. Try to get a case of water. at 108 degrees, you're going to burn through the water, and those things can run.
Yes.
Single bottles are $2.50 to $4 a piece. So that's, Clif Bars, snacks.
Muffins, chips, yeah. And if you like to drink beer or alcohol or anything, we take it because a lot of times we go back to our room and just want to chill out with a beer and not have to pay the hefty price for a beer. So
Yeah, I mean, we got lucky on the way there. We stopped by Albertsons, and they had some beer, outlaw beer. It was $2.50 a 12-pack, and so we had a couple of those. And yeah, that's the key. I mean, I realize you're not there just to eat out of your duffel bag,
right.
and it's kind of a balance between the two of trying to hit some places that are kind of cool, hit some places that are value driven, and then also just trying to hit some stuff that's bargain basement out of your duffel bag.
Yes.
But you need to balance that, especially with your kids. It's going to be quite expensive.
Oh yes.
The most expensive trip we've ever had was coming here with 2 kids, and that was 10 years ago. And with the food and entertainment for the kids, that was about $8,000, and that was 10 years ago. So I don't even know what that would be in today's dollars.
Yes.
Kids wanting to do everything, and we were there for the 50th anniversary of Star Trek. And we've been coming to Las Vegas for 30 years, and we're used to seeing $7.99 steak and lobster dinners and getting free show tickets during the day. They hand out coupon books when you check in, going to the Rio buffet with 350 items for $15 back in the 90s. And but anyway, if you like this kind of stuff, go ahead and give us a little click down there.
Yes.
And
if there's anything else you want us to cover in the Vegas area, we're more than happy to do it. We have some other things lined up, but
yeah, I mean, we enjoy going out and checking stuff out, even though sometimes it gets a little bit expensive. It's still kind of fun to do and just see how bad it really is. But it gets kind of crazy. But all right, bye.
thank you.